Hi, it's me, JC, back with another Ceramic Hour live stream. We have these little pendants for necklaces that we've been working on. I just kind of want to actually make them rounded and then just kind of like bevel those edges. For those ones, we have this little turtle that is in progress. It should look like this one. I think we might we might roll out some more clay to make some little more turtles. We'll just see kind of like how we're doing on time today. Yeah, so we're just gonna be chilling, working with these. I just want to make sure that they are like nice and round. I think yeah, maybe like trimming off a bit of the excess on here. I just found out this morning that like I guess like okay, so I've been planning on doing the Saturday market here in Portland this weekend. I didn't know, but I guess they're doing like I don't know, like events just like in that area downtown. We have it kind of like on the waterfront. And I guess they're doing like pride events like it, like I don't know, like downtown or like in that area or something. I don't really know. I'm like kind of confused because I thought they would have done like pride stuff last month because that's like because June is like, you know, like June is like Pride Month. I don't really keep up with many of the happenings that go on downtown because like I don't really like being in the downtown area. Like literally like me and my mom were downtown and this like crazed guy had like a wheelbarrow and like this pointed like stick, like a very long pointed stick, and he was like threatening us. We're in the middle of downtown and like there are other people. We're just at like a crosswalk, like not down some like some alleyway or something, and other people, like nobody was like doing anything, and I was like, Mom, we have to like get away from this guy because like I don't know, we're just both in like shock, like deer in the headlights, like about what to do. Like I think my mom, well, like both of us were just kind of like I don't know, like when he was crossing the road, he was literally going when you weren't supposed to. Like cars were, trying to get across the road, like, and he was like yelling at them, and then he was like yelling at us, like, because we're like, he said that we were like in his way, and like he was like pointing the stick at us, and he was literally crazy. And like I didn't even know what to do. I just thought like he would just keep moving on, and then he was like pointing the stick at us and like just yelling at the top of his lungs, and like there are just people standing around and like nobody knew what to do. And then finally like the light changed and I was like, Mom, we have to go, and I just like pulled her along with me to like get away from him. But like I don't know, like part of me just thought like he would like find someone else to like yell at, I don't know, like I just kind of thought if you just like stood there, like he'd just go away. I don't know, it's just kind of like that literal like deer in the headlights situation, and that was literally the worst like thing that's happened to me. being downtown. So, yeah. Kind of makes me feel like I should carry like pepper spray or something with me. Like, I don't know, like, that's something that, like, if I did have it, like, I feel like, would I ever even use it? But, like, I kind of feel like at that moment would have been, like, the moment to have it. So, I don't know. And that was literally, like, the one time Jason wasn't with us. Like, he's always, like, with me. So, it just, like, I don't know, it just, like, made me feel, like, really, like, vulnerable. Like, being like threatened by like some crazed guy in the middle of the city, which, like, I mean, I wouldn't say I go downtown a lot because I really do try to avoid it, with how many crazy people there are. Like, I don't want to just say it's like the homeless people. I mean, that's definitely the people that you're kind of like looking out for. But like, I don't know. I mean, anybody could just, even if they're not homeless, they could just be kind of like, I don't know, really aggressive for some reason one day or something, or I don't know. Like, I don't want to like bash on the homeless people, and it's like they probably just need like some kind of medication and they would probably be good, you know? But yeah, literally had that issue. Anyway, so yeah, I don't go downtown or like go there for like, unless it was like, I don't know, really specifically something like going to the art museum. And it's just like, I don't know, it's very like hustle and bustle, and it's like, I don't know, if you're probably gonna get like mugged or like pickpocketed, like someone could just mug you. Like, there's also that, like, people don't have to be like homeless to like mug you, you know? Like, literally anything could happen. Yeah, so anyway. Yeah, so I don't know what the heck what is going on exactly downtown, but I guess they are having like events. Oh gosh, I just dropped all my things. Yeah, so we are going to just be at the market doing stuff. I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about like, I don't know, maybe it's making some kind of like garland or something. I don't know, that's like a nice little rainbow garland. Because I feel like, I don't know, like people had like pictures on the market from like last year. I think people had like, or I don't know, I'm so confused about what the heck is going on. I think the website for downtown said they had been doing Pride stuff like since June. So I don't know, maybe the last market was very... Wait, no, I did do a market in June. I don't know, I'm so confused what's going on. I guess anyway, I'm kind of thinking of like making some kind of like garland or something that has like rainbow colors, but like kind of like the kind of colors that I would use for like my brand and stuff. I think, I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about like maybe quickly just like laying down some like watercolor washes so I can get like some colored paper. I don't really have colored paper otherwise, but I do have some felt. I don't really know. I don't know. I have to kind of like, I think I'm gonna go on Pinterest and look for some ideas of like what I could make for the booth. Because I want it to be like inviting. I don't have anything that is like particularly like Pride type art. I have been like thinking about, it would be really cute to make like some little rainbows like rainbow trinket dishes. That'd be super cute. I'm kind of just like, I don't know, I'm like overwhelmed with ideas. So that has been like something I've been thinking about doing, but I just haven't. And I don't know, maybe that's something I'll have, you know, have done like maybe next summer or something. I've been thinking about like, I don't know, like maybe, like different ways that I could do like maybe like pride stuff. I don't know. I don't really want to be like one of those businesses that like, you know, people just like throw up like pride stuff because like, you know, like it's gonna sell or something, you know? It's like, I don't know, it's just kind of like, it doesn't like feel very genuine. And I don't really want to have that kind of like vibe to my shop. I don't really want it to like feel like not very genuine. You know, like just, I don't know, like what's the word? I don't know. I guess it's just kind of, I don't know. I guess you could look at a lot of different ways. I just don't really get like a very genuine feeling when just like, and you know, like when big companies, you know, they just like throw up like, was it like rainbow like profile pictures or something, or but like any other time of the year they're not really, you know, like they're not really celebrating the LGBTQ plus community. I don't really want to be like, I don't want to like look like that. Like, oh, like here, like some, I don't know, like pride items, just because people are buying them or something. Like, I don't know. It feels very like not very genuine, and I don't really want to like give that vibe off. I'm like, I don't know. Let me see. I think this is looking pretty good. It's very like, let me see. Actually, the other ones are a lot less stiff. This one's like very dry. I don't know. I want to like kind of have a good plan for what I'm doing, and I mean, I'm not really like, I would say I'm an ally, but I don't really know like much about like the happenings in that community. So I don't know, it kind of makes me feel like I don't know, like imposter or something. I don't know. I'm not really sure what the word is. But I have been thinking about like different things that I could do. It would be kind of cool to have like, I don't know, maybe like a rainbow. So like it's a rainbow shape, but then it has like flag colors on it. Like the different flag colors, but then there's like maybe like a regular rainbow that just, you know, it just has rainbow colors on it. I think those would be kind of cool. I don't want to be, I don't know what kind of, I think, I considered it for my catnip toys when I was sewing those, but then I realized that, like, well, a normal rainbow would be, like, crazy amount of, like, sewing, you know, trying to sew, like, all the different colors. And then I was just like, I don't know if I could, like, you know, do all of that. Just trying to, like, minimize some of the effort. I put into it. Like sometimes I have like crazy ideas and I'm like, okay, this is actually gonna take way too long. I can't be spending like like a crazy amount of times on these things. And so I think like, I don't know, I think one of the issues was kind of looking at like colors. Like I'm not really like, I wasn't like dyeing my own felt, you know, like I'm just kind of like at the whims or whatever, or like the mercy of like people that sell felt to like craft stores or whatever. I think there were like some problems with when I was trying to think of like doing like different colors or something, like certain colors weren't available. I do know like off the top of my head in terms of like underglaze, doing like the flag colors, purple is very like uncommon as an underglaze color, at least just like, you know, if you're looking at like straight out of the bottle use. I have been having trouble just trying to get like a good purple. There just aren't very many options. So that could be like a issue. And like, I don't know, I am like pretty like meticulous. So it does bother me when like colors don't match quite right. You know, if I'm looking at things and I'm like, this color just isn't, you know, it's just not matching to how it like should be, then I'll just like not do it entirely. So I think that might have been an issue maybe, because it's like, if I was gonna do one pride flag, you know, not just like the rainbow one, but like say like geez, I'm really like putting myself on the spot. Like was it like the gay guys one is like, I think it's like green and blue and white. Oh my gosh, I'm really just putting myself on the spot here. You know, like they all have like those individual like colors for their flags. So like if you do one, I mean, you kind of have to do all of them, right? Because otherwise it's like, why did you only do one? You know? And then it's like, so like, I don't know, looking at all of them, like I'm not really sure like how I would do that color wise if I was like, you know, missing, I don't know, like purple or something. Or like, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it like too hard. I have literally like so many ideas in my head. I don't know. It's a thought. That I've been considering. I haven't particularly made like pride stuff before in any medium. I don't know. There's so many things, like so many flags. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of overwhelming because it's like, if you're gonna make inventory, you know, you can't just make one. I mean, some of my things that I make only have like one, you know, like available, but like, I mean, I'm kind of trying to get into making multiples of things. So like, hence like we have like multiple like oval charms, and like, I want to make like multiple like turtle charms, and I'm trying to get into doing that. So like, I don't know, just like the thought of like doing like a pride line is very overwhelming, because like I wouldn't just make one, I would have to make like multiples of like all of them, and that's a lot. And I'm trying to like, I don't know, maybe I'll just like get there very slowly, like a snail. Oh my gosh, I don't have enough time in the day to do all my ideas. I told myself I was gonna do, sorry, I think I'm like off I might have been off the screen. I've been trying to like make this like a pool, like, I don't know, like bowl or like a pool shaped dish, and that keeps escaping me. We're like halfway through the summer and I still haven't even done it. Yeah, I don't know, I just have so many things that I want to make. I'm trying to like revisit my Pinterest, and I don't know. My Pinterest is so wild. I have like two Pinterest accounts, and I try to like keep my ideas on my personal account, and then like trying to like post the work that I make on the other one, the business one. And it's just like so many things, and I have just random screenshots in my phone of things that I really like. And geez. For doing this, like, for only doing the ceramics like in my free time, it's it's just like not enough time for like how many things I want to make. Because I don't know, there's just like, I'm just full of ideas, full of just like crazy ideas. I think this one is looking pretty good. I do want to do some like brainstorming or something and try to think of like some, I don't know, just like, I really like doing kind of, oh geez, like blobby, wobbly kind of designs, like shapes and stuff. So I think that would be kind of fun to do as like a necklace. These particularly, I'm thinking of doing like maybe some kind of like little border on it, and then they have like, I don't know, like a flower or something in the middle. So like that's kind of what I'm thinking. They could also be like the round ones. I was thinking, wouldn't it be so cute if I did like a pie or something, you know, like a top down view of a pie, or like, I mean, I don't know, I don't have any salty things, but you know, pizza comes to mind. This could be like a bread loaf, you know, one of those kind of just like chunky, like what, like sourdough, kind of looks like sourdough. So those are just like some ideas too. I know they're not incredibly exciting at the moment. They're just boring shapes. But yeah, we're gonna do some fun stuff with it. What else? Geez, I don't know. I am like, it's that time of year. It's that time of year where I'm like, should I do Halloween stuff or Christmas stuff? And I'm just like, okay, I've definitely, the last time I made items that were, you know, like holiday specific, like, I made these. I was so proud of it. And I don't think they sold. I made, when I was doing like bath bombs, when I used to sell a variety of things, I got those like, so like for bath bombs, you can use like silicone molds, which, they make silicone molds for like different things, like, I don't know, miniature cakes or something. I don't know. It's like in the baking aisle. So I got these little, like these little gravestone molds. They're like, I got some big ones. Some of them were like where are my hands? I can't freaking see on my phone. Some of them were like this big, some were like half that size, and they're just so fun. They're like little gravestones. By the way, I do love Halloween. Halloween is like one of my favorite holidays, which is why I am just so like obsessed with like buying Halloween stuff or like trying to make Halloween stuff when I maybe shouldn't be. I don't know. But yeah, I got these like molds and I made bath bombs for them, but they're like fun and colorful, like kind of Halloween colors. So I had like, you know, like that typical, like that kind of purple that you see at Halloween time, like a nice lime green and just, you know, orange and, you know, they're like the little gravestones. And I had this like, little like photo shoot for them with like my cauldron in the background, and I have a bunch of like Halloween decor, like little ghosty things, and like a spider web tablecloth, and like I had like a whole like scene for, you know, set up for these photos. The photos are so cute. You know, it wasn't just like the typical like, oh, like I'm gonna put this on whatever the bookshelf or something and take a picture of it like I typically do. Like I really went all out. But I think I don't know when I launched them in comparison to like when Halloween was happening. Like I might have launched them in September, maybe October, and like right now in July, like stores are coming out with like Halloween stuff. And apparently, I'm not really one of those people, but apparently people are buying Halloween things right now. I do like it, but it makes me sad because it means like fall is coming, and I just love summer. Anyway, so like I've launched those in the fall and those didn't sell, and I ended up like, I think I sent them to like my niece maybe or something, I don't know, as like a gift. Yeah, I don't know, I sent my sister and my niece like bath bombs that like don't sell. I hope they like it. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's like, maybe that's bad. But yeah, or what else did I make? I mean, I know for sure I did not launch those during the summer. I just would not have even thought to do that because it sounds insane. So I probably didn't give enough time for them to like, you know, get seen by people. And I definitely did not know people will shop for Halloween in the summer. I did not know that. Yeah, so that was like a huge surprise to me. So I'm like, I don't know, if I just suddenly started making Halloween things right now, like would we have time to, you know, enough time, quotation marks, you know, for people to like see them and stuff and like want to buy them. I'm just so like, I don't know. It makes me kind of sad if things like sit around for a certain amount of time. Like, I don't know, it just feels like forever. This is like poking off the back. Let's try to like just kind of fix this. Like things that I made like 1 year ago feel like, it just feels like forever ago, you know, like it just feels like they've been sitting in the shop for forever. Which, I mean, that really, I mean, it's not really like that long, but I don't know. I don't know what, you know, someone that typically does ceramics would say. Let me just grab a bit of clay to put on here. I don't love the fact that like the wire is poking out, you know? I don't know. I mean, maybe someone that does like has a shop would be like, yeah, you know, that is kind of like a long time for something to be like sitting in your shop. That's kind of, I don't know. That is how I feel. It feels like it's been like a long time. And you know, but that's all you could do. Most likely is just like, if they didn't sell like this year, then it's like, okay, well, they have, you know, they're gonna sit around until like next Halloween. Or whatever, you know, I guess like next summer, really, if that's like what's gonna like be relaunched. I don't know. I don't really like doing things like that. It just feels like like they're like failed like listings, you know? Whereas like I wouldn't really like do anything that's like, I don't think I would really do anything that's extremely trendy where it would be like out of the trend like the next year. You know, but I'm just kind of, I don't know. I don't like it when things just kind of sit around a little bit too long. So yeah, I'm just like, I have some really fun ideas. At least I was thinking about, I can't remember if I told you guys. I don't think so. I was thinking about maybe doing, like a spider web. And then it's like, I don't know if it would have like, what kind of background it would have, but like a little trinket dish of a spider web. And then like the web is either has like gold luster on it or has like a pearlescent finish. I've never done either of those yet. I don't know. It's just, you know, a new thing to me and it makes me really nervous to try. I am not sure, but I think if I was going to do either of those, like a luster or a gold, that's called an overglaze. So of course it goes over the glaze that you put on there, and it is a third separate firing. From what I've heard, you have to do separate firings if it has gold or if it has the pearlescent on it, because I'm pretty sure they fire at different temperatures. But I think my studio requires that you bring in like, I think I would have to bring in like the same amount that I normally do, which is like like a kiln shelf. And like I couldn't just bring in like one or like two pieces. Like I think the minimum would be like the normal minimum. I don't really know how they kind of like logistically do this because they only do overglaze firings once a month. So I'm like, how do you, I don't know. Are they just firing the entire kiln even like one person like brought stuff in to be like overglaze fired? I don't know. I guess. I don't really know like what else, like how else you could possibly do that unless like people just are always bringing stuff in for that. I don't know. So jeez, that's like so many things. Like ideally I would just want to do like one thing and like see how it goes. But I think I would have to do like an entire like kiln shelf of things, and like I don't know what if something just went wrong and it just looked really weird. Like, overglaze is not the same. Overglaze is like, I think you have to be really particular about how you apply, so like the gold, like I think something happens if you put it on like too thick or like maybe like too thin or something. Don't listen to me because I don't I've never done it and I don't know like a ton. But like normally for like a glaze you would do like 2 or 3 coats, you know, but in overglaze you don't do that. You just do like 1 swipe of it. And then I've heard, so like for the pearlescent, you can't just like brush it on. You have to like, so you would like apply it and then you're supposed to kind of like swirl it around or something. To, I don't know, that it does something with giving it the like pearlescent finish, I guess. Like, I don't know, it just makes me very anxious to like apply these to like a bunch of pieces and then not know if I did it right. But I mean, you know, what's that saying? Like, no risk, no reward. Like, man, pearlescent and like golds, like those they always look so cool. They really do. But they do take, you know, the extra effort, the extra firing, all of that. But it is like, I'm just really like anxious about starting it, but it's probably going to be fine. If not, I guess I'm just gonna have to remake those pieces. You know, like, I don't know. That's probably not even that big of a deal. Probably not a big deal. And then it takes me forever to do, like, anything. So, I mean, you know, there's that. Wow, awesome. Let me just get these crumbs off of here. Yeah. Because I watched this, I watch Shelby Sherritt a lot. She has a YouTube channel that I particularly watch. She does, her thing is doing slip molds. So she likes to, you know, buy like a lot of vintage molds. She's made her own molds too. And then she kind of like, depending on like the video, she's had just like, she has like different videos for the slip molds. Like some of them are like mystery molds and she doesn't know like what the mold looks like. And then she just casts it and then you see like her actual like reaction to like what it looks like. However, they're like different like types of videos that she does. But she does kind of like, if she's doing the whole process, she'll kind of show the process of like clips of her like underglazing. She shows different, I don't know, whatever technique she happens to be doing for that item. And I have seen, I think like one time she was doing like an overglaze and it didn't turn out right. I think one of them that I'm thinking of was like she put the luster and like, so the luster is like the gold, or it could be like silver looking or like white gold. I don't know, it looks like silver. Okay. I think she put both pearlescent and gold on a piece and then it like turned out funky, because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to fire them separately, although I'm no expert or anything. And I don't know if it was her video or who it was, but It could have been on Reddit. But I saw someone do like a pearlescent piece, and I think the pearlescent was like flaking off. Like it was like falling off. And it was like really weird. And I was like, oh no. I think like, I don't know. I think because it was like falling off. I feel like this was Shelby's video. I feel like because it was falling off, she just like scraped it off maybe? I don't know. That was a while ago. I can't really remember. But I'm just like, oh no. Like, just like watching like all these like worst case scenarios of like what could happen if I try to do this like new type of firing. Oh, I'm just like so worried about it. I'm gonna do it. I have to do it because I can't not do it. I think it would be so cool. Shelby's videos really like inspired me to try underglaze pieces. The underglazing thing has been so like fairly similarly like nerve-wracking to try out, because like, you know, if you put it on there and then you completely mess it up, then it's like, you know, you have to like, and you fired it, and that's when you realize that you messed it up or whatever, you did something wrong, like then it's like you have to scrap the whole thing. It's the same kind of, you know, idea. So I think I bought underglaze and it just sat for like maybe a year or more until I actually just like was like, nope, I'm gonna do it. We're just gonna do it, and we're gonna see how it goes. And I'm so glad that I watch her videos, because she does a lot of underglazing. A lot. Like, I feel like the majority of her stuff is underglazed with, you know, with a clear glaze on top, as opposed to using glaze to color pieces, you know? Sometimes that makes sense. Sometimes, like, with, you know, particular designs, you just can't do that. So just, you know, watching her paint it on and stuff in like so many videos, I was like, I think I can do this. And I am so glad that I just like, you know, like bit the bullet, did it. I think like, I'm pretty sure this is one of my first pieces that I did underglaze on, and I really like it. I think like there's not too much wrong with it that, you know, I'm unhappy with. I really like how the gingham turned out, how the strawberries look, and I don't know, that's just one of the pieces that has to go into my personal collection, because like I'm pretty sure that's the first one that I tried underglaze on. And I was just like so scared to do it, and then I just finally did, and now I'm loving it, and we're making so many things. Like, I mean, if I never, you know, just took that kind of like, it's not really a jump or a leap, but I'm gonna think it is, I guess. If I never did that, like, we wouldn't be making like such fun things on the stream, like the bunny dishes, cat dishes, the turtles, any of these turtle things, you know, like all these things, so many things. I put underglaze on now, and I'm just loving it. I was really concerned. I don't even know. I just immediately bought a ton of underglaze when I was at the ceramic store one time, and I was kind of concerned because I was like, I've never even done this before. What if I hate how it looks? And then I just spent like all this money on all of these colors. like one bottle of underglaze is like, they're like maybe like this big, maybe $5, maybe more. It's a bit, especially, it really adds up if you buy a bunch of colors. So I was like kind of concerned. I was like, I'm gonna buy all these colors and I'm gonna like, you know, I probably should have just like been smart and bought like a few, like maybe like 1 or 2 and tried it out. But I'm just like, I don't like limiting myself. So I was like, I'm gonna buy a bunch of colors and like not be like restrained by like what colors I happen to buy. I don't know, I'm just kind of crazy in that way, I guess. That I wouldn't recommend doing that. Yeah, and I'm so sure they sat around for like probably maybe a year or something. I don't know. They just sat around for a long time. Until I just like went and just decided that I would do it one day. But yeah, so glad that I tried that. Queso, what are you doing? He's over there like hitting the wall or something. And it sounds like he's like making sparks. I think I might need, it's really hard to be, oops, trimming this because it's so itty bitty. Let me see. This foot is like a lot. It's pretty chunky over here. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to like make a plan maybe for like which items I'm going to put like gold on, and then which ones would be like pearlescent, and then I kind of have to like figure out like what kind of design I'm going to do with it. And for anybody wondering, like, it actually is like, it's real gold. It is like, I don't really know how to exactly explain it, but it's like essentially it's real gold. Like, it's not gold leaf. It doesn't look anything like gold leaf. It literally, when you apply it, is liquid. But it's like, I don't know, I guess just like the teeniest bits or something of like gold like floating in this like substrate. And then when it's fired, like the other stuff like burns away. And then you are left with like, you know, it has that, you know, metallic look because it actually is gold. And like, that's why you might see like, if you buy ceramic pieces, they're gonna be more expensive. Like the lusters, there's usually like 2 different kinds of golds that you can buy. And then one of them, like a third option, is like a white gold, which I basically, you know, I just think of it as being silver because that's how it looks, but it is gold. And then, so they are pretty expensive. One bottle, which is like, it's like without the cap, maybe like this big. It is not very big. It's like $90. pearlescent is a lot cheaper, but I mean, you're more likely to like coat an entire piece in pearlescent than, you know, the kind of detailing you might just kind of like put on for like a gold. So I don't know if they kind of like balance each other out, maybe cost wise. I don't know. I can't remember how much the pearlescent costs. Maybe like $6 to $8. I kind of feel like I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. I know it's not $90. I know that, and I know it's significantly cheaper. I don't think it's like, I don't know. I just kind of have like this like $8 maybe in my mind for some reason. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, and that's why they'll be, you know, more expensive than like if a ceramic person also made versions of those pieces without like the luster on it. Because it is actual like real gold. And you cannot put those things in the microwave because it's real gold. And it's gonna like, I don't know, like spark and stuff. And also you're not supposed to put it in the dishwasher because it'll like ruin it. It'll like ruin the finish if you put any like overglazed fired piece like in the dishwasher. So don't do that. I've had pieces that I bought from like, I don't know, maybe it was like Target or something, some, you know, just some big box store, not handmade. The bottom of it said dishwasher safe, and this was like before I was doing ceramics, so I didn't know. Yeah, it's not dishwasher safe because putting it in the dishwasher for years has like ruined it. And those spots kind of look more like, I think, blackish or something. Like, I don't know. It looks kind of weird. It definitely does not look like gold anymore. So if it has actual like gold on it, and even if you got from the store and it says dishwasher safe, it's not dishwasher safe. Oh my gosh. My ex used to argue with me about that all the time. And I'm like, he's like, it literally says on the bottom that it is dishwasher safe. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but they're wrong. Because look at this dish. Look what happened to it. Is it gold anymore? No, it's not gold anymore. And he just like argue with me. I'm just like, I do ceramics now. I know things. I was like, I ruined this bowl because I didn't know. And if it was like handmade, man, that'd be really sad if you ruined something that was handmade, you know? So don't do that. Don't do things like that. Apparently you're not supposed to put crystal glazes in the dishwasher either, because like, I don't know what. I was like, I don't know, it's on Reddit. I don't really understand, but I don't know. I don't really understand what they're saying, but maybe it's like something about like the soap, like things in the soap, but they're saying how like abrasive it is to put things in the dishwasher, and that's why the finish will get ruined if it's like, you know, crystal, pearlescent, gold. They say that like after periods of time, you know, like if you put it in the dishwasher for like years, you know, that over a period of time it's going to like change it from like, because of like how abrasive dishwashers are or something. I don't know. I don't completely understand like what they meant, because somebody on Reddit was like, it's just water hitting it. What's wrong with that? And they're like, I don't know. I think they said something about like the soap or something. So yeah, I just recently learned that. I didn't know that you're not supposed to put like crystal things in there, which is a real bummer because I have a bunch of things that have like crystals on them, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have been putting them in the dishwasher. And now Jason's even more confused because when he's trying to load the dishwasher, like I've always had to like check how like what he put in there. And now he's just confused because I was telling him that he could put crystal stuff in there and now he can't. And now he's just like, oh my gosh. Okay, I think we're like, how are we looking on the shape of like, wow, what the heck did I do with this one? This one's like so like nicely defined. And all the legs are like the same size. And dang, what the heck? I don't know if we should like how much more we should play with this. I'm a little bit scared we're going to like get to a point where we like ruin it and then there's like no turning back. You know, yeah, I do think we need to define the legs a little bit more. And this is the one that I made off the template. The other one, I didn't even have a little template for it. I don't know. It just turned out perfectly the first time. This is like when I try to make tiramisu. I love tiramisu, and it's really hard to find. And if you do find it at, you know, like a store or a restaurant, it's really expensive. Like a slice of it is typically between $7 to $9. And it's like, that's only a slice. You know, like maybe like Cheesecake Factory or something. So I was like, I'm going to learn how to make this because I can't really find it in a lot of places, or some places just make it really bad, you know? I mean, so that doesn't really count. If they make a really bad tiramisu, it does not count. So yeah, so I swear I made it like, it was so good the first time I made it. And literally ever since then, it has just gone completely downhill. Like I swear I made it like so good the first time, and I've been using the same recipe. And literally every time I make it, it gets worse and worse. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, what is going on? Why is this happening? And like, there is, I don't know, there's kind of a tricky part in it where you're like whisking eggs over the stovetop, and what is it? It's like, I don't do cooking or baking, like, really, so I think it's like, if the eggs like cook too much, so you're trying to sterilize it, you're trying to get rid of, you know, where did I put I think I put this just kind of like around his tail. Was it, what, you know, what's in the raw eggs? I forgot. I want to say E. coli. Is that one of them? I feel like the other, it starts with an S, and I don't know, I'm just blanking. Anyway, so you're trying to, you have to heat it up to a certain temperature. Oh, did I use the normal? I think I used the normal one for this turtle, like the normal size maybe? I don't know. So you're trying to heat it up to kill the, you know, bacteria in it, but you're also, I think if it heats up too much, it curdles. I think eggs curdle. Yeah, I think so. So I think I think that's kind of like the part that is like really difficult for me. I think that's the part that I'm struggling with. Because if it curdles, like there's nothing you can do about that. You just have to like throw it away. And I am not entirely sure what it is supposed to look like versus what it looks like when it's curdled. So I think I've been eating it when it was curdled. And then I'm just like, anyway, this is not good. I'm just like eating my tiramisu with like a sad face because like the taste is there, but the texture is not there. Literally, the last time I made it, it looked like scrambled eggs. Like the if you don't know what tiramisu is, like you have a layer of these kind of like ladyfingers, which are cookies, kind of. I make them from scratch, so they're kind of like cookie type, but it's sort of between a cookie and like a cake maybe. And then that absorbs the coffee. And that's the base layer. And then on top of that, you have this like mascarpone and whipped cream and like whipped egg mixture on top of it. It sounds really gross, but it's really good. And I think my problem is like that egg part. I think the problem is with the eggs. Cause oh man, it literally looked like curdled, or not curdled, like it literally looked like scrambled eggs. And I was just sitting there like just eating my little scrambled egg dessert. Let's see. Yeah. I think these will just dry on their own, just sitting here. All right, we're at time. So, for anybody that watches on Twitch, be sure to follow along so you know when I hop on streams. The stream for tomorrow is going to be canceled because I'm prepping for the market on Saturday. What else? All the videos will be uploaded to YouTube at calieandco, because they get deleted off Twitch after a week. So you can go check out. How many do we have? I'm pretty sure this is number 185. This is how many ceramic hours we have. 185. So there's plenty for you to go check out. If you want to see me make something else, we do like just like shaping things, trimming them. There are a few videos of underglazing, glazing, and yeah, just all kinds of stuff on there if you want to check it out. The YouTube also has a few ceramic tutorials and then a few other videos that touch on topics for small handmade businesses and just like topics for just general artists. So yeah, be sure to subscribe there, like the video, and that's it. I will see you guys on Monday. All right, bye.